Another side of Arsenal versus Chelsea, something that you never know. Chelsea have sold so many players to Arsenal, such as Havertz and Madueke. And maybe Havertz might not be available to play against Chelsea on Sunday, but Madueke is going to be. Removing Saka from the match against Bayern Munich, I don't think there's something that Ateta was looking at for that game that Saka didn't have, and maybe he got a little bit of knock, and they had to substitute him. So the thing I'm trying to say here is very simple. That game has a different tone in terms of the players that we used to have. I know that those players will be saying that they make a very good decision because of the position they are in the league. Arsenal, the position they are in the league. But Chelsea versus Arsenal on Sunday is going to be a really, really tricky game. This is going to be S players versus the players that used to be there. And I don't expect Palmer to play that game. I just know that Chelsea are going to win regardless of the players that they have. And when you talk about the regardless of the player that they have, Xavier Willian, this guy is already fantastic. This guy is amazing. We're talking about his performance in Palmeiras before he joined Chelsea. His performance was beyond words. If you look at the add-on in this guy's clause, you can see that it's crazy. You cannot pay such a man for a normal player, for an average player from Palmeiras, the guy that's just 17 years old and now 18. He hasn't even played a single match in Europe, and you're paying such amount. This is to show you that Chelsea has seen what this guy does and what he's capable of doing. This is Palmer on a different level. This is a Brazilian kind of player. With him, the fella of Palmer and the rest of this is going to change games. So I'm not saying that Chelsea versus Arsenal. Arsenal are very compact at the back. This is something that is, no team can compare this with Arsenal. They are very compact at the back. They're very good. Even though their clean sheet is gone, their continuous, their defense is very good. And in terms of midfield, I think Chelsea stands all the way out. In terms of number 3, Chelsea stands all the way out. This is like last season. 5 and 6, Arsenal stands there. In terms of number 2, Timber and James are on every single day. I think right now Timber is in more good form than Rhys James, but I'll always speak to Rhys James every single day. But sometimes Rhys James doesn't even play that number 2 in terms of the kind of team you're trying to play. So in our midfield, I will always pick Chelsea's midfield in terms of recovery of the ball and again creativity in that particular game. I will always pick Chelsea midfield. Those two, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, they will destroy you regardless of how you play. That midfield is their own. Is a better right. In terms of attacking, I think I'll still pick Gustavo Williams. Arsenal attacking are not that very good. I'll still pick Gustavo Williams and Garnacho ahead of. I'll put Trossard ahead of Garnacho. And in terms of that number 9, it's going to be different because Arsenal is way low